Hello, I'm Liz Hill. Welcome to Podsnappery, the willful determination to ignore the objectionable or inconvenient, at the same time assuming airs of superior virtue and noble resignation. We explore things I find interesting, unusual, or annoying. So let's get down to it and spill the tea.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a Happy New Year's Rockin' Eve!
It's that time again. Out with the old year, in with the new. Are you ready? Have you got everything? Sparklers and confetti? Noisemakers and silly hats? A nice chilled bottle of bubbly? How about a fresh baguette or sourdough boule? You know, to beat against the wall of your house during a New Year's Eve party to chase away evil spirits? Ha! Got you there. I'm sure that's one New Year custom you're a little less familiar with.
I'm not familiar with the type of thing I'm seeing.
I get that. When it comes to traditions that people embrace to ring in the new year, some are less well known than others, and many are downright spooky. So much so that they could give baby New Year and Father Time nightmares. So, for your consideration, here are 6 unsettling superstitions from around the world that make December 31st feel more like October 31st. Number 1. Use bread to scare away spirits that mean you harm. That sourdough bread baking hobby will come in handy if you want to partake in this old Irish New Year's Eve tradition. Back in the day, residents of the Emerald Isle would bang loaves against doors and walls just before midnight to ward off any angry apparitions or problematic phantoms that might be lurking. So banging a bagel, clubbing ciabatta, or whacking wheat bread against the wall is encouraged. In fact, it is also believed to send bad luck packing and ensure your family won't go hungry for the next 12 months. Number 2. Set a place at the dinner table for lost loved ones. Another Irish New Year's Eve custom is to leave the door unlocked and set a place at the dinner table to welcome back the spirits of loved ones who were lost during the last year. I don't know about you, but Irish traditions seem to involve spirits and food. Either they have way more fun across the pond, or it might suggest that Irish households are a revolving door of wanted and unwanted specters during this holiday. Number 3. Don't even think about going into the laundry room on New Year's Day. For most people, doing laundry is an everyday household task. But as it turns out, there's a shocking number of spooky superstitions that revolve around performing this seemingly mundane chore around the new year. The most severe claims that if you clean clothes on January 1st, you will be washing for the dead, and a member of your family will be washed away, which is really just a poetic way of saying someone you love will die at some point in the coming year. It will also send a year of good fortune spiraling down the drain. Even the least ominous of these laundry-related superstitions is still no laughing matter. Tradition holds that if you wash a load of clothing on New Year's Day, you'll jinx yourself into having more laundry than usual all year. Hard pass. Thanks.
I don't want to do my laundry. I don't want to do my laundry.
Number 4. Don't get rid of anything until January 2nd, or else. According to this New Year's superstition, nothing, be it leftover pizza, empty wine bottles,
anything dirty or dingy or dusty.
You get the idea. None of it should be removed from your house until after New Year's Day. It was even a thing in the Victorian era. Although our 19th century forebears believed you could get rid of stuff with no problems, provided you replace whatever you toss with something new. Either way, the consequences for not adhering to this custom are dire. The idea is that it'll set the tone for a steady stream of people and things to leave you in the new year. If you want to avoid a year of misfortune, maybe hold off on the shopping sprees for a couple of days, and leave your trash in the bins for now.
Oh, dude, Casey, what are you doing, dude? He's about to take out the trash.
Do not touch the rubbish.
Number 5. Burn effigies to get rid of last year's bad vibes. New Year's Eve is particularly lit in Ecuador, where at the stroke of midnight, the country takes to the streets to burn monogotes. These are effigies of politicians, pop culture figures, and other icons that represent the Año Viejo, or the Old Year.
5, 4, 3, 2, bienvenido. 2023. Viva Ecuador.
This symbolic cleansing dates back to an 1895 yellow fever outbreak. Back then, people stuffed caskets full of clothes from the deceased and set them ablaze as a literal and figurative purification ritual. Nowadays, some folks also hide messages in the monogotes, listing off all the bad things from the past year that they want to put behind them in the upcoming one. If you can't afford an elaborate monogote of your own, you can use a simple scarecrow and mask. Added luck in the Año Nuevo, or the New Year, is also said to come to anyone who jumps the flame once for every month of the year. Yeah, not sure that is such a good idea. Remember Jack be nimble, Jack be quick?
Jack be nimble, Jack be quick, Jack jump over the candlestick.
There's nothing to it, just fast. Speedy, that's me. Flames didn't even touch me.
Number 6. Make lots of noise on New Year's Eve, but don't forget to open all the doors and windows. At the risk of catching your death of cold, consider implementing an old strategy from the Philippines. Homeowners open all the doors and windows just before midnight to serve up an eviction notice to any bad juju that might be lingering around and usher positive auras into their abodes. That's not the only way to keep wicked wraiths from darkening your doorstep either. According to Filipino tradition, the more noise you make on December 31st, the better, as it's also believed that a big ruckus helps to drive away the evil spirits.
Get out! Party's over! Get out of my house! Get out of my house!
I don't care what you say. Please deliver him.
However, keep in mind the average temperature in the Philippines on New Year's Eve is between 75 and 88 degrees Fahrenheit. So that might work down there, but in North America, you'll have a reason to be loud and scared all over again when the extra high heating bill from your party comes in the mail.
You shitting me?
Not creepy enough for you? Okay. How about one more for an even 7? How about dressing up like a demon to ensure a good harvest? Like Halloween, some New Year's superstitions involve a costume change. In small villages around Japan like Oga, young men dress as the Namahage. These are ogre-like demons that go door to door to frighten lazy people. They also threaten to snatch away misbehaving children, but back off once the head of the household offers sake and rice cakes. It has been described as a bit like Krampus, only significantly more menacing, and tied to the New Year instead of Christmas.
生影と同じく、鬼たちは、悪い怖いねえか、山に連れて行くぞ、などと子供たちを諭し、子供たちは泣きながら良い子で過ごすことを誓います。法制次第があります。
Okay, hang on a minute. That was not that menacing. Unless you are under 5. I mean, Krampus at least comes at night, not to mention you can bribe these guys. I seriously doubt a bribe would work with Krampus.
No.
See? These Namahage figures are also believed to bring protection from illness and disaster once appeased, as well as a good harvest and plentiful food year-round. So I guess there is a bit of an upside.
What?
So, the willful determination to ignore the objectionable or inconvenient, at the same time assuming airs of superior virtue and noble resignation. That, my friends, is Podsnappery. Thanks for watching. I'm Liz Hill. So, Happy New Year! I don't know about you, but I'm gonna order a pizza at 11:55 p.m., and when the driver arrives, I'll say, "Hey, I ordered this last year."